everybody and welcome to another wonderful alopecia vlog. Today is quite an exciting day. I'm going to show you guys my wig collection and storage. This has been a highly requested video, so thank you for requesting it. By the way, before we start, a lot of people ask me to make a video on wig advice, and the reason I haven't made that video is because I've worn the same wig since I was 5. I've only ever worn 2 types of wig, and the first type of wig I wore was before I was 5 years old, and it was just not good. It wasn't a horrible wig, but it was a cut and blow dry wig, so it looked like my hair had been in rollers, and it looked like the type of wig that like a 75-year-old woman would wear. So when you put that on like a 4-year-old, it just looked wrong. So when we found the company that I currently go to, which is Wig Specialities in London, they're amazing. They actually make the wigs for each individual person. So it's not like a bank of wigs where you go in and you select a wig that you like. I actually have the wigs made where you get given a base and it fits your head, and then the hair is knotted into the base. So that's probably why my wigs are so comfortable, and probably why I can wear them for a really long stretch of time and not complain, because they are comfortable, but because they're designed to fit my head, if that makes sense. So that's really all the advice I have. It's not really advice, it's just a statement. So I hope that you find that useful in some way if you are currently wig shopping. I'm not going to show you all of the wigs because it would take way too long. I have too many. I've been wearing wigs since I was 5 years old, and it would just take forever to get through all of them. So I'm going to share some of them with you today. Hopefully you'll enjoy the video and you'll find it interesting. So let's dive straight in. So I'm just going to show you where I store the wigs. So let me turn you around. So this is my wardrobe, mine and James's wardrobe. You can see up here, all of these boxes, except that white one, that's shoes, are wigs. So these are all the wigs that I have in storage. The other place that I keep them is my walk-in. This is where I keep the wigs that I wear semi-frequently. So these are the ones that I shuttle between. You can actually see a blonde one here, which is amazing. I found this in the boxes when I was going through them all, and I was like, I can't believe that I have a blonde wig, and I used to wear it quite a lot. This is one that I wear quite often, so I've got 3 that I shuttle between very frequently, and that's one of them. That's on one of these blocks, as you can see here. These are ones that I pulled out of the boxes because I wanted to see if I could style them in some way, and this one is curled at the moment. I don't know if you can see that. It's curled a little bit here. And that one is slightly shorter. I thought I'd do a little cheeky wig try-on session because it's been a while since I popped them all on, so let's dive in. Here we go. I forgot to show you guys this one. This one, you may have seen this one actually, and this block and this stand. Oh, it's heavy. On my how to wash a real hair wig video, which I'll link down below for you if you're interested in seeing how you look after them as well, because they are quite easy to look after once you know how to do it. But this one is the one that I wear pretty much daily, to be honest with you. I shuttle between them a lot, but this is my favourite one at the moment. I've just washed it, so the inside is slightly wet, so I'm just letting it dry at the moment, but I'll just pop it on for you to see it so you can see what it looks like. And then what I do is I clip this fringe over so it kind of sits like this. So I have a few wigs out now. I'm going to try them on. I'm going to show you guys them, and I'm going to give you a rough age that I might have been when I was wearing them. So this is my first one. This again is one that I shuttle between very regularly. This is my newest wig. So this is the one that I got this time last year. So this is my newest one. So I'm just going to pop that on. And I've got some clips here. Because I wanted this bit quite long, I just sort of casually clip it underneath and it tucks to one side. And this is one that I wear quite regularly. I really like this one. Let me zoom you out. It's really thick, so it sort of like hangs in this really beautiful way. They're so talented there, you know, they really care about what they do as well, and I am so grateful to be able to go to a company like that and have my wigs made. It's amazing, and I never take that for granted. I'm very aware that I'm very lucky in that respect. This bit is just amazing. I love the way it sort of falls, and it kind of falls like that naturally, so I blow dry it and it just hangs like that. So yeah, this is one of my latest ones. In fact, this is the latest one. So yeah. So this one I would wear when I was 26, because obviously I'm 26. This one I curled It needs a brush, to be honest with you. This one's a little bit shorter, and this one is another one that I wear semi-regularly. I often wear this one to work because it is a little bit shorter and it's not quite as like zhuzhy at the bottom. I would either pin the fringe just like I'd pin that one, or I'd pin it like this, so I get a little sort of braid going round, and I might do the same on the other side. I'm obviously not sticking these down properly, so you might be able to see some patches. It's quite cute. It's a bit shorter, this one, not much, so I shuttle between this one quite regularly as well. I've had this one for quite a few years. I might have got this one in my early 20s, so when I was like 21, 22, something like that. So they last well. You can see that it lasts very well. So yeah, this one's really sweet. What else do we have? What else do we have? Oh, and I found this little blonde wig, and I think it is so cute. It's got a full fringe as well, so it's really like nostalgic for me. But I think this is so cute. I don't know what you guys think. You might think it looks absolutely terrible, but I think it's so funky and cute. And I can tie this one up because it's so short. Because it is just sort of past the bob length here, I can actually tie it up, which I love, and then I can just take it and turn it into a little bun. I would have had this wig when I was at school. So in fact, I actually remember getting this wig because I have such dark features. My hair was black. It definitely would have been black. And I have like a few little black tufts coming out, and my eyebrows are black. It might have gone dark brown as I got older and softened in colour, but it would have been dark hair. And I always had dark wigs because of my features. And then one day I got there and they'd surprised me with this blonde wig, and I was like, I can't wear that because it's blonde. And they were like, but you'll look great, just try it, just try it. And it was a week into secondary school, so I was in year 7, I just got there. And they were like, just try it, you might like it. And I put it on and I was like, oh, it's quite cute actually, I guess. I quite like it. I went to school and I was like the most popular girl in school for about a day because nobody really knew I wore a wig yet. There was a few people that knew who had come from my primary school with me, but nobody really knew that I wore a wig yet. So everyone was like, oh my God, where did you get it done? It looks great. And then everyone started coming in with highlights and different coloured hair. And I was like, went through a phase where I wore this one a lot, quite recently actually, when I rediscovered it in its box. And yeah, I just love it. I think it's awesome. This one, this one is definitely from a long time ago. I haven't tried this one on for ages. Let me put it on. Oh my goodness! It's got like a little funky fringe. Oh my goodness, I remember this one. Oh, I remember now. It's all coming back to me. I was 17. I was at college. I just started there, and everyone was like a bit rocky and stuff, and I wanted like a cool hairstyle. So I was due a wig, and I went to my wig makers and I said I'd like a cool hairstyle. So I went through these magazines that they had, and there was this hairstyle that was really choppy. So I was able to like spike up the fringe with a bit of gel and hairspray. And what I used to do is I used to take this really short layer and I used to flick it with straighteners at the back. I used to really, really, really love it at the time. I used to remember thinking, oh, this is so great. I feel like I'm in some sort of rock and roll film. That's how I feel right now with my outfit. But yeah, I really thought it was quite sweet. And I suppose it is quite sweet, isn't it, really? It's quite a sweet little haircut. So, I have one more that I'd like to share with you all. This one's quite personal. I really loved this wig, so come with me. So we're just back at the cupboard. I believe the one I'm looking for is very fortunately at the front. This wig means a lot to me. It really does. I think it is absolutely beautiful. This was set for me. This is my wig that I wore to prom a very long time ago. Prom. Gosh, it makes me quite emotional seeing this. Sorry, gosh. I just really valued having something that I was able to wear to my prom, because that was a time when all of the girls were probably going to get their hair done officially for the first time, or one of the first times maybe. And it really highlighted to me that I didn't have any hair at that point, and that was a really hard time for me around 15, 16, because every girl is getting self-conscious at that age anyway. It just made me feel really special. I thought it was amazing, like what they did to the back of it is just unbelievable. And I can take this out if I want. This is just a normal wig like the others that I've shown you, but it got styled and set for me in a way that I really loved. And yeah, I was so grateful. I still am. I still remember them doing that for me. This has been in place for 10 years. That's how amazing they are there. And it's got a little fringe because that's what I had at the time. So I'll just pop it on. This wig is what I wore to prom. It was just this really lovely time. I had this really nice dress on and I had this lovely wig on, and it was a time when everyone kind of just put stuff away because it was the last time you were going to see everybody, and it was the time when I actually felt quite safe. I remember talking to my mum and saying that I didn't really know if I wanted to go to prom because I really, at the time I was like, I really don't want to go and have a problem at prom because that would really just be awful. But I had two really, really lovely friends at that point who were amazing. I had a nice dress, I had this lovely wig, and it just made me feel really special, and I thought, you know what, I'll go. I had a lovely time. So this wig really means a lot to me. It's really, really special to me, and I am really glad to have been able to share it with you guys because I feel like we're a little family now. So I am really pleased that I've been able to show you this. I just love it so much, and every now and then I like to have a look at it because it reminds me of a good time at school. I'll show you the back if I can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that on my own, but I'll try my best. So I hope you can see that. Obviously, I don't know if you can. Hopefully you can see it sort of cascading down. That's really what I wanted. That was what the fashion was at that time. And yeah, it's just lovely. Really, really lovely. So there we go, that is my wig try on and collection and storage. I really hope that you found it interesting and entertaining. It was like taking a trip down memory lane. It was lovely. A few people ask me what on earth I'm going to do with them all because obviously I have a lot now. I do have a thought from time to time that comes into my head occasionally, and that is that although you can't catch alopecia, it's not contagious, contrary to popular belief. It's not contagious, you can't catch it off anybody, but you do hear about families that have alopecia. You hear about a mum that has kids and the kids have alopecia, the mum has alopecia. I'm not sure why that is, but I was thinking if I ever had a child, a daughter mainly because of the nature of the wigs, and that daughter ever got alopecia, or I knew somebody in my family that started developing alopecia, I would have a whole pool of wigs to give to them. The reason I'm keeping them is because I still think that they could help somebody. I was thinking I'm keeping them because you never know. You never know when you might need them. So I'm keeping them for that reason. And also because I've had them for such a long time, and there's something that reminds me of growing up, I suppose, and I quite like that. So I hope that you guys really, really enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it interesting and amusing. I certainly did. I really enjoyed this actually. I really enjoyed trying all the wigs on and showing them to you guys and sharing them with you. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being here. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and leave me a comment below and let me know which wig you liked to see the most. If you did enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button. It's totally free. I make new videos every single Tuesday. I would love to get to 700 subscribers by the end of April, and I'm so close. Thank you so, so much for nearly getting me there. I am so happy that our little family is growing. Thank you for all of your support, all of your positivity. Let me know if you have any questions for the Q&A that I'm going to do very, very soon. It doesn't have to be about alopecia. It could be about literally anything you might want to know. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you again next week for more alopecia goodness. Bye.